Yes, I'm back. And right now, I'm talking the Devil's Punch Bowl. Um, this was the version of melanoid people of African descent, Black Holocaust, which Europeans don't take responsibility about because they always want to sit on the news and on their platform talking about what black people need to do, fix your own communities. We need we need to talk about black on black crime. Take responsibility about that. Even though you have eliminated specific groups of indigenous people and destroyed nations. So you could add up all the black people who were killed by black people starting it's really got out of hand during like the late 60s, 70s when Reagan and the government put the drugs and guns in our community to now. You could add up how many black people died from black people from them all the way up to November, what is it, 25th, 2016. And it still wouldn't amount to how many people, including Europeans, who Europeans have killed throughout history. That's number one. But if you don't know what the Devil's Punch Bowl is, aka the Black People's Holocaust, let's go ahead and let's play this clip.
But historians say it's true. They also existed in America. During the Civil War, authorities in Natchez, Mississippi forced tens of thousands of freed slaves into camps built in what's known as the Devil's Punch Bowl. Jacob Kittelstadt explores this forgotten history this Mystery Monday.
Untouched fruit falls to the ground near the banks of the Mississippi River.
They talk about there's the most beautiful wild peach groves down in the Punch Bowl.
And researcher Paula Westbrook says, like a peach, the area known as the Devil's Punch Bowl has a pit, a mass grave from the 1860s. Historians estimate that in 1 year, up to 20,000 freed slaves died in contraband camps below these bluffs.
When the slaves were released from the plantations during the occupation, they overran Natchez, and the population went from about 10,000 to 120,000 overnight.
So they decided to build an encampment for them at Devil's Punch Bowl, which they walled off and wouldn't let them out.
Don Estes is the former director of the Natchez City Cemetery.
I just put my own tombstone right there. You see Estes?
Learning history's been his life. He says Union troops ordered recaptured black men to perform hard labor.
Straight down, right here.
While women and children were all but left to die in the 3 Punch Bowl prisons.
Disease broke out among them, smallpox being the main one. And thousands died. They were begging to get out. Turn me loose and I'll go home back to the plantation, anywhere but there. But they wouldn't let them out.
The Union Army did not allow them to remove the bodies from the camp. They just gave them shovels and said, bury them where they drop.
And I'd really like to show you more of this terrain, but it's just too thick with greenery. These bluffs are also straight down, so not only is it dangerous to navigate, it's still very mysterious back there.
It's a bed of alligators and snakes. It would take Indiana Jones to get back in there at this point.
Then you come on up washing away bluffs, and at the Devil's Punch Bowl that has so many people that no one knows how they got killed or when, and they're still down there wasted.
And even to this day, they talk about wild peach trees that come up down there, but no one in Natchez will eat them because they know what the fertilizer was.
Exploring the unexplained on Mystery Monday, Jacob Kittelstead, WJTV News Channel 12.
So you heard it there. We went through a Holocaust too. It wasn't 6 million black people like it was 6 million Jews, but it was still an atrocity. And they always want to talk about the Jews Holocaust. That wasn't as nearly as damn long as slavery, chattel slavery. And they always point out the number of Jews. Oh, 6 million Jews. Nigga, that wasn't even, it was over 100 million dead black people from the transatlantic slave trade, which the puss-ass government don't even want to have a discussion about that. They don't even want to talk about that shit. reparations, none of that. They don't want to speak about that situation. But I just thought I'd give y'all the game because they always hide that. I learned that after I graduated high school about the Devil's Punch Bowl. They don't teach shit like that in high school about the genocide that was done by Europeans, and it still continues to this day with Flint and the Mary Indians that are mixed with the Mongolian people. But like I said, I just thought I'd give y'all a game. Articles in the description. Let me know your thoughts about this story. Get in the comments, like, subscribe.